Request for a song I wrote for the dedication ceremony for the World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C. Song you were listening to for about 3 years in the radio and television commercials that Tom Hanks put together for the World War II Memorial. Songs included on my new recordings just came out a few months ago. This here is a 2.5 hour long live concert consisting of everything I've written in my life that's worth a shit. We didn't put the other ones on there for obvious reasons. And we're getting some airplay on those satellite radio stations. If you got yourself a XM or a Sirius, they've been playing a whole bunch of my songs. This song's called Memorial. My father told me stories about heroes and glory, serving in the Second World War, and how the young men were drafted. Then soon thereafter, very few were young men anymore. My father's companions died in the canyons and the oceans and the fields overseas. And there we must leave them, we have nowhere to grieve them. This memorial is all that they need. But where is the place to remember the faces and the names of those heroes forevermore? Sailors and soldiers who never got any older, 'cause they died for their country in the Second World War. It was a time in our history when there were no mysteries about what's right or what's wrong in this world. When freedom was threatened, my father was ready for a journey halfway around the world. My father says that time just might be the last time that our country had one common theme: to defeat the oppressors and to beat the aggressors, come home to the American dream. Where is the place to remember the faces and the names of those heroes forevermore? Young men and women who fought for our freedom and died for their country in the Second World War. Fathers and mothers, sisters and brothers who fought for our freedom in the Second World War. Sailors and soldiers who never got any older, because they died for their country in the Second World War.